Hello and welcome back to The Broken Doll, and tonight I come to you with some dolls that have shared. This is the video I was talking about that I wanted to make, and this is about dolls with three faces. I'm going to show the ones that I have. Now I do have a fourth one. I cannot find her. I probably packed her away really tight, so she's a Trudy doll, but in the vinyl form. But anyways, we'll be talking about Trudy tonight anyways. So anyhow, what you see before you here is a 1961, she's marked 1960-61, Hedda Get Betta. I thought it was Betta with the D's, but it's Betta with the T's in it. Alright, so anyways, she's called a whimsy doll. And she has a happy face, which you see here before you. And she has a sleepy face, right there. And then she has one with chicken pox. And that was to help, I was reading some articles that maybe to promote vaccinations, so that to help out, you know, for children who were getting chicken pox at the time. But it came with she came with a thermometer and some other little things. Now she wore a pair of pajamas. I don't have it. Mine did not come with pajamas. She was a nudie. Now there are other whimsy dolls that you can buy just as well, and there are a variety of different takes that you can get, and I thought about getting into them, but then it's the room. Where do I put them? And they're all lovely. I love a lot of them there, but I thought, no, I'm going to stop right where I am on this one right here. And I love the three-faced dolls, and I have a little bit for her here. So anyways, this is her with her little nightcap on, and you just take the little pom-pom and you turn her face around, and there she is, all better. So Hedda got Betta. So anyways, I thought that is a cute little doll. Now the next one I'm going to show you is one that I restored. I feel I could have done better on her than what I did. I'd like to take her and refix some of her eyes, which I might just do in the next little while here. Let me move my chair out of the way, and we're going to move the camera over to her next. And she's a 1947-48 composition doll. She came to me pretty rough condition. Her clothing was shot. I did keep her clothing, but I made her a new outfit here. And I had some curls that I found with a wig, and I cut them off and sewed them to the head, to the hat here. And then when you take her, you can turn her, and let me get a little closer up on her. You may see some of my mistakes. What I want to change is her eyelashes. That's what I want to change, and I think I'm going to do that in the next little while here, but not on this doll, this face here. So we have the smiley, the sleepy, and I like to fix those eyelashes a bit. You can see some have come off, and the crying. That's not too bad when I look at it, but it's not the worst. But you know, I just like to fix a little bit here and there, and that's it. But there she is smiling. It's not a bad job. It's the first one I ever worked on. But I can see where I need to do even better. But hey, that's what getting into these dolls are about. Restoring and finding out what you're good at and what you're not good at. Now let's go to the next one here. This is a 1923-24 Soozie doll. Now she's got a little bit of history behind her. This is not her original dress, but it is an older dress that I would like to put on another doll. But it's not the dress she came in. I've seen the dresses she came in, and this is not it. But we're going to keep it on her right now because why? It fits her. Now her head does come off, but she only has two faces, and she did a mama and a crying sound. But her crier is long gone right now. So here's her smiley face, and then here's her crying face right here. And it's a crying face. I mean, she's miserable. She's like, I've had enough, you know. And the thing about her, she was... one like this was given to Queen Mary of England, and when she got the doll, she smiled and it made her laugh. That's what the newspapers reported at the time when she was handed one of these dolls. So what a wonderful gift to be given to her. And then that's why everybody wanted one, because why she was, you know, given to somebody of royalty. So anyways, we'll turn her around and keep them all smiling, because why? Christmas is coming. But wonderful dolls. Now this one here is about 23 inches. Hedda Get Betta. This one down here is probably around 12 inches. Maybe about 10, 11 inches, I should say. And this one here is probably about 15 inches here. So quite the nice sizes to them, you know. But I've never changed this little gal here, which I think I'm going to look for a little outfit, pair of pajamas for her. If not, maybe I'll make her a pair. down the road. But she's been in this little outfit for quite some time. I do have them showing in my book here, especially Hedda, Get Betta. She really shows up in my books here, but I do have some of the older dolls just as well. So we're going to take a look at Soozie here. She's in here. There's Soozie right here in my book. There she is right there. And you can see she's in this checkered outfit, a gingham outfit. And there is even an article about her here, Soozie. And then if you look down below, we do have Trudy as well. Trudy is shown right here in the book as well. Get my shadow out of there. It's nighttime, so my shadows are showing up here. So they are in here. If I was to read about Soozie here, Soozie Smiles, that's what she's called. Romper suit, cloth body, stuffed with Excelsior straw, blue painted eyes. Doll has been called Baby Surprise and Surprise Baby in ads and catalogs. Offered as a subscription premium with January 1923 Needlecraft magazine. Apparently a very popular doll of the time. Today's Housewife magazine also offered the doll as a subscription premium in their ad appearing in the November 1923 issue of the Modern Priscilla. So there you go. There's also again Soozie Smile, the doll that made the Queen smile. That was it. 1924 catalog text reads, Queen Mary of England had her picture taken holding Soozie. I'm saying Soozie, it's Soozie. So to soothe her. Soozie Smiles. Sorry about that, everybody. It's Soozie. I don't know why I'm saying Soozie for. Soozie Smiles, because she liked the baby with two faces. Note change in the costume from first year, and that smiling face has sleep eyes. So she probably went instead to crying to a sleep eye face after a while. So anyways, we do have Trudy the composition doll, which is down. So this was this one up here I was talking about right here. So she made Queen Mary of England smile when she got one. So anyways, and she was 16 inches. There we go. So now we have the 15.5-inch Trudy here. We're going to talk about her now. Trudy, composition head, cloth body and limbs, 3 faces, knob on top of the head, changes faces, original sleepers, unmarked, 1946, 3-in-1 doll, 1947 catalog shows Trudy dressed in a rayon sleep, snowsuit, leggings, bolero and hood with curls attached. Sleeper on doll shows may actually be snowsuit. 1948 catalog shows Trudy dressed in sheer cotton dress and bonnet. 1949 the outfit is sheer cotton printed dress and bonnet. Advertising calls faces sleepy, weepy, and smiley. She also came in with composition legs. I have here the cloth leg version. So that's what I have here. She's a cloth leg version. I find her a little bit more cuddlier. Oh, where did we go? I find her to be just a little bit more cuddlier, and because the composition legs are still wonderful. I would like to get down the road maybe a composition leg Trudy down the road to have the two differences. But the cloth leg one seems just to be a little bit more cuddlier. Now I had to rebuild her body because her body was also shot. So she's had quite the overhaul done to her. So she has a brand new body here, which I made her, and I made this outfit for her by hand, and that was quite a challenge for me. So when I made that little dress here, which I haven't put the pom-poms on yet, I've got to do it for my Patsy doll right here, this one here. This was actually not the first clothing I made. Actually, you're looking at the first I made. So this is actually number 2. So improvements, I think I went backwards on the dress a little bit, but I'm still in the beginner's field. If somebody was to look at this who's more professional, they go, we see your mistakes. And I'll go, I know they're there. But hey, I am trying to get myself there. You know what? It's through your mistakes you learn. If you don't try, you'll never get there. You know, and that's what it's all about. But anyways, I love these 3 dolls because of their differences. And I think they're just, and they all represent a part of history. Our dolls do represent parts of history. You can't get away with not talking about history when it comes to our dolls and the times that they represented, the materials that were being made, the people who they came in contact with. And that's the wonderful thing. And we've got from Queen Mary here, just another little take of the 3 faces for Trudy here. And then we have this one here, which represents the time when the chickenpox, the vaccination came out. So again, a lot of history just sitting here with these 3 dolls. I'm going to try to get all 3 of them in now. Let's see, we pull this out a little bit, not come in so close. And there's our 3 dolls that represent a part of just ordinary, everyday life. And I mean, I had chicken pox when I was little, and I was also vaccinated for it. You know, but yeah, it's wonderful to have these dolls. We talk about those times. Let me see if I can go into here. I have Hedda Gets Betta on in here, I thought. Or is it this one here? This is the one, the brown book here, Modern Doll Collectors. I want to read about Hedda Gets Betta, stuffed one-piece body, vinyl jointed, hard plastic bonnet with 3-sided vinyl head, knob on top turns face, marks American Doll and Toy Corporation 61, in a circle on the head, whimsy American Doll and Toy. Okay, that's all it says here. But online on the computer, I was getting stuff about her where she was used for an advertisement. She was made, I think, made for the promotion of the vaccination. So, like I say, wonderful stuff. Now, if somebody knows more about it and can add more, maybe don't have the story completely right. Hey, tell me more about it if you know. But this is what I've gathered up in the last little while here very quickly, and there's probably a lot more behind it. And if I do find out more as I research, I'll be doing I'll do an update for sure, and let you see and hear more about Hedda. And maybe the other 2 I'll find out more. But like I say, our doll, when you start talking about toys and and especially for us, our dolls, you have to talk about history. You can't get away from it because it represents a time in life when things were changing, you know, and that's just how it is. When we talk to our grandparents, great-grandparents, great, they go back to when they went from horse and buggy to a car. Those flips and switches, you know, and from a black and white TV to a color TV, that was in my lifetime. And, you know, just those changes, you know, and, you know, Technicolor, you know, and all this stuff. And from cameras, like my first camera was, who was in it when I opened up the box on Christmas was Michael Landon, who was a representative for Kodak cameras, and there he was. He popped out of the box, Michael Landon did, and before Little House on the Prairie, maybe it was around the time of Little House on the Prairie, you know, but there he was, you know, all representing history again. And today we have our camera with a phone on it now. So how times have changed, you know, and where we all come from and where everything comes from, you know. It's nice to talk about it and to see the changes and understand those changes and not to forget how we made those moves. They came from something, you know. They just didn't start on their own. It was a building towards it. And where are we going to be in another 20, 30 years when I won't even probably be here? Or I'll be a little old lady still hanging on to my dolls in 30 years from now. So there you go. But anyways, have a great night, everybody, and a great day tomorrow. Maybe when you wake up, you'll see this, and so I say good morning to you. But I thought I'd make this and put this out there for you. And I'm going to be doing more like this on my dolls as time goes on. I'm going to be talking about some famous dolls and not so famous dolls. And it's always nice to talk about them and learn about them as well. And this is for my older subscribers to my new subscribers and the ones in between who maybe didn't know or did know, and it maybe enhanced your information even more. Thank you for joining me. A lot more to come. Give me a thumbs up if you like this, and leave a comment if you have something to say about this. I always read them. I'm always reading comments. I look forward to them. Thanks again for joining me, and we'll be talking to you again really soon. Bye-bye.